The Stupendium, I'd say, is a pretty underrated creator within the YouTube landscape. They've made plenty of songs in various popular media. Their work is often regarded as pretty great and well respected among many. They even have songs about the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. FNAF is no stranger to fan songs and all the like. However, in comparison to other FNAF fan song composers like The Living Tombstone, DA Games, JT Music, Tryhard Ninja, CJ5, and etc., who have made multiple songs in the series, Stupendium has made only 4 songs based off the series, 3 if you don't count the Ruin mix. And the best part is that all 4 of these songs are highly regarded among FNAF fans. It's a miracle! Today I'm gonna rank all 4 of these songs. As typical of my FNAF song ranking videos, these are just my personal opinions. No objectivity to be found in this video, just subjectivity. If you disagree with me on these placements, that's fine by me, just be respectful. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell. Totally optional, but it'd be appreciated if you did. As well, be sure to check out my other channels, my Twitch where I stream frequently, and my Newgrounds page where I post my Tyler Tales animated series alongside YouTube. Without further ado, let's dive right into this ranking, shall we? Now, despite this being the weakest song by them in my opinion, I still think this is a pretty good song. I think what I like the most about this song is the instrumental. It sounds kind of peaceful at times. It has a nice beat to it that results in it being a complete utter head bop. I think it's also pretty fitting for a song like this where the animatronics are singing about putting you back together. Speaking of animatronics, yes, them. Most of them have pretty good singing voices that make them all stand out, especially Freddy and his band. They accurately capture what the animatronics would sound like, but also make it as delightful as singing voices. It works both ways, which I really appreciate about a lot of the character-driven songs. I also think the general songwriting and lyrics in this song are pretty damn good. I especially liked a lot of the ways this song tries to rhyme. It ends up resulting in the song itself sounding good because the rhyme adds a level of oomph to it. It's nicely done. I also really like the callback to Fazbear Family at the beginning. It's such a neat reference to another really good song by Stupendium. It's just a neat attention to detail. I also just love how Mr. Hippo makes an appearance in this as himself from Ultimate Custom Night. Honestly, his part was just fucking hilarious. And finally, the music video itself is also just really cool. I love the artwork throughout it. It's very stylized and full of pop. Now, this is the weakest song in the ranking for a reason. What I didn't like? Well...
Come on, kids, don't be scared of me. Just a buddy or a member Jeremy. Did you think I want to leave a legacy?
Yeah, I'm not huge on the glitch trap parts of the song. 2 reasons. Number 1, they could have been implemented more naturally, I feel like. I get their interruptions because, oh boy, scary glitch trap, please don't take my bananas and apples and my toaster. However, I just think there could have been something cooler with how they happen. And number 2, I don't really care for Glitch Trap's singing voice. It just doesn't sound like proper vocals to me, and I don't know why. His poor singing voice is also just such an oddball due to how the other animatronics sing in this really well. Poor Glitch Trap. Otherwise though, despite this being the literal worst song on the ranking, it's actually still a really good song at the end of the day. I just prefer what's coming up on the ranking. A really good song for a really good FNAF game. I want to save my more in-depth thoughts about a piece of the action when we get to the original song. However, as for the Ruin mix, it's pretty damn good. I like how much of this song is made to be slightly more toned down in cheeriness in contrast to the original. It really sells the fact this is a song about Ruin, a DLC that is a step up to its base game when it came to horror. By proxy, it helps makes this version of the song stand out in comparison to its original. Now, if I had any critiques or anything like that, I didn't really care for the final part in this one, mostly because the terror the sound of the original song provides in that part doesn't really translate well into the Ruin remix. I just wish the final part was a contrast in sound and tone in comparison to the rest of the remix, so it could have had the same punch the original did. Otherwise though, this was a pretty good remix and I enjoy listening to it, however not as much as I enjoy listening to. This song is simply fantastic. As I've already said, I love the fact this song tries to go for an 80s vibe in nearly every aspect. The sound of the song, the tone, the lyrics, everything. Take a listen. Now, one could argue an 80s approach doesn't exactly fit for a FNAF game that takes place in the future, but hey, in this song, the execution is so damn cool. It's an absolute vibe, and I dig that. I also just love how powerful Stupendium sounds when singing the main part of the song. They really reach those high notes at a certain point, and yet again, it makes it feel like an 80s song. I also just love the upbeat approach this song takes. It's so wonderful. I also love how Glamrock Freddy is used as a framing device for the song in the beginning. It's genuinely clever and genius. As well, not even to mention the final part of the song. I absolutely adore how much Thriller by Michael Jackson vibes this song starts giving off. It's such a contrast to the rest of the upbeat song in a good way because of how well it subverts expectations, as well as the fact that the song still comes across as 80s. I also just think the lyrics are pretty fitting for a song about security breach. Meanwhile, they also keep the tone of the song intact. They really provide that oomph to the song. All in all, this song is simply wonderful. I literally have no complaints. It's just that good. However, it's not number one. For their first, they did incredible. Fazbear Family is such a quirky song, but in the absolute best way possible, and that's why I love it. I love how the song bounces with the tone throughout the song, being upbeat and even silly at some points, and then being chilly and spooky at some other points. It's really fitting for Pizzeria Simulator, a game that bounces with its tone between silly and scary. Therefore, this song is simply just a great Pizzeria Simulator song. As well, the lyrics make the song genuinely very catchy to listen to. The vocals that go with it also help with that. The notes are just reached pretty damn well, I'd say. I also love all of the character voices too. They all sound pretty accurate to their actual voices while also being good as singing voices. What's even more impressive was that apparently it was Stupendium who sang for everyone, even Baby. It just sounds so good, low-key. Back to lyrics. The lyrics also help with accurately capturing the tone of Pizzeria Simulator, mostly in how it tries to convince you at first there's no danger and it's all innocence you're getting into, only to be wrong and there's more to what it seems. It's very genius and clever. It's songs like this and a piece of the action that convince me that the Stupendium understands the games they make songs about and even tries to replicate its exact tone within the song. It shows the amount of effort and passion that's put into it all. It's lovely. All in all, Fazbear Family remains as a memorable song within the good old Pizzeria Simulator days of the franchise, while also holding up as just a great song that's both upbeat and chilling. And that is why it's my favorite FNAF song to come from the Stupendium.